Hi YouTube, I'm Erin and I am the Handbag Housewife and I am back again with another video. Today's video is a double unbagging / thin unboxing. Now, neither one of these items are bags, but they are going to help to make my bags more functional. And hopefully they'll help to make your bags more functional. Both of these are for items that I have in my collection and that you may too, or you may want to get. The first one I'm going to cover is this one. I'm going to go ahead and open her up. I haven't seen these yet, so this is going to be something that we experience together. Look at that beautiful red color. Now, this item is for my travel Longchamp bag that's personalized. This one that I got from Kevin at Longchamp as a thank you for sending him so many of you his way. This product is from Joyinbag, and Joyinbag is an Etsy shop. The advantage of getting this particular organizer over, let's say, one from Samorga is this is shipped here in the United States. So Samorga may be great for some of you who are watching me internationally, and it's not bad for us here in the States, but it does take a while to get here. This comes just a little bit faster. As you can see, it's got one bottle holder here. It does not come all the way to the bottom, which I guess it does come all the way to the bottom, but it is not sewn in. So that allows you to kind of smush it if you have something in there. And so that's a nice feature. It has a pocket here on the end, and it has two pockets right here on the side. I'm sorry, it has 3 pockets on this side. And then on the other side, it has a matching 3 pockets. You can add additional pockets to this organizer if you want. And I chose this beautiful red color because I wanted to be able to see what was in my bag, and I wanted to match it to the color on my Personalized Longchamp Travel Bag. So you see how smushy this bag is? Let's see what an organizer will do for her. I have a feeling it will do very good things. I love organizers and bags without structure, and I didn't used to, and there are some bags I don't want a thick organizer in, like my Speedy Bee 25s. I don't want a thick organizer in those because I like them to be smushy. But this is soft enough, I think, that even with it in there, that the bag is gonna be still moldable to my body. All right. So, there she is. You can see it comes up to about the base of the pocket there on the inside. And if you don't remember my unboxing of this particular bag, I can link it, but there's a pocket right there and it says Longchamp times AM, and those are my initials. And so this organizer, it really fits this bag perfectly. And I love the pop of red. I would say that it could come up maybe just a little higher, but I don't know, because if you zip it closed, then if it came up too much higher, you would have a dent running through there. So let me just scoot back. By the way, the top I'm wearing is Zenana, and it is one of the tops I bought at Gia Rose. I can link it down below. It comes in a set with some shorts, which I'm not wearing because I'm a little bit cold this morning. But yes, see, look how much structure my bag has now with that organizer in it. It's still not rigid, but it's definitely more of a functional bag now for me, because when I put my stuff in it, I feel like it's going to let the items distribute across the bottom instead of all like sinking and sagging towards the bottom. So good job, Joyinbag. I'm liking your organizer. I think you are on par with Samorga, and I have a lot of Samorga organizers. I think that the fit is excellent. And I will just warn you that when you do order from Joyinbag, she has up to 5 days to ship it. And then at that point, she'll get it to USPS, and you're kind of at their mercy right now. So it still does take a little bit to get it, but it should be faster than getting it from Samorga from South Korea. So yay, a win on the organizer for my travel bag from Longchamp. This item was sent to me for free because I kept mentioning this company's products over and over and over again because I like them so much. Okay, I don't want to damage them. So let me see, how can I get into this without doing anything bad to what's inside. The company is M Boutique of Australia. This company makes amazing base shapers, and I have them for my Pochette Matisse. I have them for my Saint Laurent collage bags. I have them in my Chanel medium large classic flap, and I have one in my Gucci Marmont. And they saw me post on Instagram, and they messaged me and asked if they could put my video or link my video on their page. I think that's how that started. And they offered to send me a couple of their base shapers. And that was just sort of as a thank you. And I have packing material in my hair. Okay, that seems to be a recurring theme with me lately. So they don't have these Longchamp extra small bags. So they won't make these base shapers for these bags available on their website until they actually have these in their possession, which is sort of cool. They won't make base shapers based off replicas or measurements and make them available for sale on their website until they actually have the bag, which is something that Samorga does as well. So I kind of find that comforting because you know that you're going to get a really good fit. So what M Boutique and I did is I sent them measurements of this bag, and I sent them measurements of this bag because it's slightly different. But the measurements on this bag, they will work for all of the Cuir, which is C-U-I-R, all of the Cuir Matisse bags in the Longchamp extra small size, and then also for the nylon ones. And then this bag, the measurements for it will really just work for it. And you don't really need the base shapers in the calfskin Longchamp extra small or the embossed snake or crocodile. You don't need it for those. So the measurements on this were 15 by 10, I believe, and that's in centimeters. I'm just going to measure to make sure because I don't want to give you the incorrect information. Okay, so yeah, I was wrong. It's 15.5 by 10. So 15.5 by 10 centimeters. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I made my own base shapers for these, and they're not bad. They're cardboard, and I laminated them, and I rounded the corners just to not damage the bag. M Boutique can't round the corners, so they're a little bit smaller because otherwise you might damage the corners. But what's really nice about them is if you put them in these Matisse Longchamp extra small bags, is they're the perfect size to pop under each side of the seam at the end of each side of the bag. So this is literally, and of course you can't see it because the inside's black, but this is literally a perfect fit. I'm telling you, it is just absolutely perfect. It doesn't go all the way to the very end on either side. Right inside of here in this seam on the inside is where all the lining has a seam. And that's where the end of the organizer kind of slips under that lining on both sides. It pops in right underneath each side of that. And then once your items are in, it stays in place perfectly. And while this is functional and nice, this is prettier. So if you're looking for a good base shaper for the Longchamp extra small, either in the Matisse leather, and see how floppy this is without it, or in the nylon version, this base shaper really does the trick. And it's 15.5 centimeters by 10 centimeters. I wish you could see it on the inside, but look at this. You can really tell on the bottom because it just gives it that structure. You still have the softness on the sides, and if you want that more firm, then you need to order one of the thicker of the two Samorga organizers. You can do that for the Neo Extra Small, which will also fit the Matisse bags. But if you just want some shape in the bottom so it doesn't sag when you put your items in, these base shapers by M Boutique are amazing. Let me show you this other one. Okay, so this bag, it sags too when you put stuff in it. But I had them design one for this bag. This one's slightly bigger. You don't even need the measurements for it probably because this bag's pretty rare, but it will show you how these fit. So what you do is you put it in, and then This fits in the same way that that one just fit in the other bag. Okay, you see? It pops in right underneath the seam on this side and right underneath the seam on that side. So the base shaper is tucked in just right along the seam on both sides. And when you put stuff in it, that'll keep it down, because if you bump it, it would probably just pop right back out. But now you can see this bag has a base, and this one's white. They also sent me a navy one, and the navy one was part of the first group that they did for me, and we kind of got the size wrong, but I trimmed it, and that's how I knew what size to get. And by the way, I wouldn't recommend trimming them because the end is sort of sticky. But see, you can also do it with the navy bottom. So which do you like better? Do you like the navy or do you like the white? They recommended the white, but I can't decide which one I like better. I think I might like the navy better because you can really see the Longchamp on the bottom. But then the white is nice because it just keeps the bag looking maybe a bit fresher. So I don't know. I would say we have a double win on the organizer / base shapers. The organizer for this bag was Joyinbag on Etsy, and the base shapers for this bag, as well as for the Matisse bag, those are from M Boutique Australia. And M Boutique did gift those to me, but I have been using them for years before this gift ever happened, and I highly recommend going to their website and checking out their products. And if you want to order one of the base shapers for this size bag, either in the Matisse leather or in the nylon, the size is 15.5 centimeters by 10 centimeters, and you can order those by contacting them. And I'm gonna post price information on that below because they did share that with me. I just need to look it up. But you can definitely order those. You just have to give them the measurement and then they can create them. They just won't put them officially on their website till they actually have one of the bags on their hands. So hope this was helpful. I'm Erin and I'm the Handbag Housewife, and I hope you have a fabulous day. If you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again real soon. Bye.